Do you have sound now? Okay, guys, let's try that again. If you will search free Adobe Muse widgets, it will pull up a list of websites. The websites I use most frequently are Muse themes. Not all of their stuff is free. Some of it costs, but they do have a lot of free stuff that you can use. Muse Free is free. They have some interesting type widgets like the image overlays that apply effects and things like that to your images. This zooms in a little bit, that sort of thing. And if you click on over these, you see kind of what they do. But if you want an actual preview, you can click on one. And this overlay turns it colors, makes it a little darker and lighter with your rollover. So if you're interested in one of those, you can click on it and kind of get a preview of what it does. But there's all kinds of things that you can do. I also use Quoqui, and they have a lot of great things. And those of you doing a portfolio gallery like I did on my portfolio page in the demo, you're going to need to go to the Quoqui website and you're going to need to download the instant zoom widget. It is free. What it does is you add a file. Let's see if this page has the preview on it. Yes, here it is. You add a file, make it the size you want. And when your user clicks on it, it will bring it up big in the center of the screen, so that they get a larger view. And this is the way I'm going to set up my portfolio gallery. Now, Adobe also has a website for Muse Widget. It's simply musewidgets.com, and that is sponsored by Adobe. And you can set your filter to free, so it pulls up all of the free widgets, and you will find all kinds of stuff on it, all kinds of stuff that you might want to use. You're definitely going to want to download their, let's see what page it is on now. Their Facebook widget here, I'm going to download that. It's a little better than the widget that's included in Muse. So I'm going to try it out and see how well it works. I haven't used it yet. And then there is the, where is 3? There is a menu. I think I passed it. There it is, the animated hamburger widget. You're going to need to download that as well. That will help you create your mobile menu for your cell phone size. When you scale down, the menu gets smaller, like that, and it creates this little thing right up here. So if you click the drop down, you get a drop down menu. Otherwise, it looks like a regular navigation bar. So I'm going to download this widget. To download them, you simply do the get this widget. It's going to take you to another page. Download and install. Download. And you did on this one, and this is through the Adobe website. It's going to ask you for your email address. And then there is, let's see, which other one did you need? The Facebook one. You're going to need the animated hamburger. And you're going to need that instant zoom here. And that is from the QQuig website. You can just free download, click there, and it will download it for you. And let me check my email real quick. I just heard it ping. Maybe I've got the link to the download already. So I'm going to go ahead and download it, and then I'll show you guys how to install them into Muse. Okay. Let me change my screen share to Muse. Okay, once you're in Muse and you've downloaded a widget that you need to install, you're going to come over and click on your actual library tab. If it's not open on the right, you can go to Windows and then go down to Library. This is where you install third-party widgets. You're going to click the little Import Muse Library. Let Muse think for a moment. And I downloaded that to my downloads. There is the widget I downloaded, and I'm simply going to hit open. Let Muse think some more, and this little window will pop up telling you that it's importing. And you will find the little folder that it imported it to. That's the Facebook widget. So in my case, let's go back to my wireframe. My Facebook widget was on my About page. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to replace this widget. So I'm going to simply delete it. I'm going to pull out this new Facebook widget. And it needs to be my Facebook page. So let me copy that address. Copy that address and click the little blue circle, and I'm going to paste that address right here. Uh-oh, I didn't do something right. Hold on a second, I must not have gotten it selected correctly. Come on. Oops. Facebook. My page. Facebook.com. Copy. It's still not coming. Yeah. I don't have any numbers after mine, but let me check my settings and make sure I have it open to public. Oh, there's my username, that's correct. Privacy. Yep, I'm on public. and I'm enabled. So I want to work. I'll copy. A little help button here. No. Okay, let's me go back to that Facebook page where I downloaded it and see if there's some instructions that how to use. The privacy settings should be public. Widgets will work with Facebook pages only. It will not work for profiles. Set to public. Create groups. Settings. Privacy. Public. Public. Yes. Set to public. Oh, that might have been a problem. Public. Public. I did not have my. I do not have everything set to public, so let's change that and see if it works. Okay, let's see if it works now. I still must have a settings off somewhere. I'm going to have to work on that, but I like the way this one looks a little better than I like the regular widget. So I'm going to have to work on that. And once I figure it out, I'll send out an email so that you guys know what you need to make sure you do in order to get that to work correctly. I'm going to use that new Facebook widget. So now I need to work on my portfolio page. So I am going to be using the Insta Zoom. So the first thing I'm going to do is delete this gray square. And I'm going to pull out the Insta Zoom widget here. And I'm going to reshape it. Oops. Add a file. And oops. Let's see, desktop, 241, assets. Here we go. And the first asset is the brochure. No. It was the seniors, that one. Hit open. There's my first one. I really want this box to be smaller, like this. There we go. And then I'm going to do this one, so I'm going to delete it. I'm going to pull out that instant zoom again. Add file. And this time, I have a hat. That wasn't what I had there. I'm going to have to open up my mockup. I don't remember what image was there. Documents. 241. The brochure comes next. The brochure, open. And then I'm going to resize this box. And then I have a big picture. I'm going to delete that box. Once again, pull out that Insta Zoom. Add file. And next to the brochure was the hat. Open. There's my hat. That's a little too big. And then I have a square over here. Once again, that Insta Zoom, add file. And next was the red business cards. Open. And then delete that one. Pull out that Insta Zoom widget again. Add files. And after that was invitations. Wedding invitations. Open. Is that what's next? Really? I think the wedding invitations were next. Let's see. Yes, it was the wedding invitations. Okay. So I have that one, and I have a big square. I'm going to delete that. And in that big square, why do I feel like that's wrong? I think the wedding invitations are supposed to be here. I'm going to rearrange this a little bit. Pull out this InstaZoom here. Add files. Come to my Mike's Firework logo. Like that. And this was the big square. This should be a small square. Pull it out. Add file. And let's go with the cupcake lunch. This is a small one. Got the hat. Let's do the engagement one. I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger. This one, I'm going to make a little bit smaller. And then we had two more here. Let's see what else we have. Logo here. Add file, and the very last thing is the web design. I've done my senior business cards. I've done the wedding invitations. Engagement, hat, cupcake, brochures, apparel. I've done them all, so I don't need that one. I'm going to delete that off here. And now I'm going to go to view. Fit page to window. I'm going to have to do some resizing, basically, reorganizing, if you will, to get everything to fit the way I want it to fit. So we have my cupcake logo. I'm going to go here. Make this one a little bigger so it matches the hat. And I'm going to put one here. And I think we'll go underneath here. Still not quite big enough. That works better. Now I need to determine what it looks like. Image filter before hover set to grayscale. I could do it to blur. I could do it to so that it has the sepia effect. Inverted. Saturated. I'm gonna do none. I don't want there to be effect on it at all. Color overlay, I'm gonna set to gray. And I'm going to go through and do each one like that. None. Great. And you may want yours to be black and white at first. That's totally up to you on how you design this, guys. Gray. No effect. 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 So now if we preview this page, and I click on one of my images, it brings it up and you see the little gray background it does over it. I might turn that to black so it's a little darker. But you get the idea of how Insta-Zoom works. But I think it will look better with a darker background. So let's go ahead and set this to black. Preview it this time. Yep, I think I like it better with the black background. So I'll have to go back through and simply click on each one of those circles and change it to black. I mean, you could pick any color. I could do the colors in my logo. So let's say the first one would start with pink. And then black. And then yellow. And cyan. And then back to pink. Black. Yellow. Now if I preview it, the first one, get the pink background. We get the black background, yellow, and it just keeps going like that. But you get the idea. You can make that background color any color you wanted it. So that's the portfolio page. And there are several free slideshows that you can download to use. Or you can use the Insta-Zoom if you're making up a gallery type display like I did. You're going to want to use Insta-Zoom because it will allow you to kind of shape your images. Any questions on that widget? It's a pretty simple widget and you can download it for free from the QQI website. And it works really well because it just allows the user to click on it and then it creates a lightbox effect. Okay, so let's talk about our form. And I have a few more social media icons I need to add here. So I'm going to go into my library. Widgets library, does it have Skype in it? No. If you're using Skype, you can download a third-party widget for free that has the Skype call button on it. And it's from UseGame. And you can just Google it and find all kinds of free Skype widgets. They all look basically the same. Grab this. I'm going to drag it out of here. put in my Skype name. This is going to be a call button. So just do color. I want it to be blue. Video call, no. That works. So there's the call. Now I'm going to bring out the widget again. And this time, I'm going to do chat. And I want it blue. So I have a call and chat button up here. And I need to add my phone number, of course. So I'm just going to grab text box here. And open up my paragraph styles, make that an H1. Line it up there. Now then, make sure your contact form is a widget. And you get that from the forms folder. You can use the simple contact form, is fine, or you can use the detailed contact form. If you want to use the simple and you want to edit it to show more stuff, you can do all kinds of things there. Click on the widget itself. It gives you options. You can add cell phone number. It'll appear at the bottom where it asks for their cell phone number. Work phone, work address, website, home address. You can insert single line text, check boxes, radio groups. I'm going to do a radio group, and we're going to undo this cell phone number. And if you need to rearrange stuff, you just double click it and then double click that option and move it up. I want to keep that all together though. So I'm just going to click it again, and then move it all up together. Like that. And I'm going to do a simple question. And I want to add another label here. Click. Add a button. There we go. Word of mouth. And I'm going to click on my submit button and bring it up, and my little form received message and bring it up. Now, I want to change my text because I want my text in my contact box to match the text on my website. So I'm simply going to go to text. How about it, guy? Much better. And you can turn things colors. You want your background to be a certain color instead of the light gray color it is. You can change that, and it can be any color. You can change the text color. If you want to change the box color itself, you can do that at the top. You can change it to whatever color you want it to be. So you can customize these so that they continue to follow along with your website. I think I'm going to, let's see, let me select, I don't have to do them one at a time. Come on, there we go. I'm going to change that color to match my pink. And I want it to be bold. Except for these little boxes. not bold. Ah, they're going to connect them all. It's not going to give me a choice. I'm going to leave them not bold then. I'm going to turn them pink, but leave it not bold. My submit button, color. Come on. And I want to turn the text white now. Like that. I'm going to customize that contact form just a little bit. Nothing too large, but I want to customize it a little bit. I don't think I like that as pink though. I gotta keep that black. Let's see if we can't play around with this box a little bit. Now let's look at the preview and see what we've got. Not too bad, except for you can see until you click over them and roll over these, you can see through the background. I'm going to fix that. So I'm going to go back over here and click this box again and change the background to white. That's better. And I think I want to round these corners. That looks much better. Now, the last thing you want to do on your chat box is click that green circle, that blue circle. Make sure your email address where you want this contact form sent is typed in here. And if you're making a thank you page for them to go to after they've hit submit, then you need to be sure to change this and find that thank you page in your list and click it. I'm going to do stay on current page. Now for my map, click that blue button. Right now it defaults to the Adobe company in California. I need to change that, but I don't want to give people my exact location. I'm going to give them the service area I work in. So you can give them the county that I'm in. You could do it that way, or you could do, I could do the surrounding towns for my, it's DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. And it gives them the airport. Well, I don't want to necessarily give them the airport, so I could simply do Dallas. And it's going to give them that surrounding area. So you can do anything like that versus putting your home address on there. Give the area that you work in. Just put the city and the state. And it gives a map of the surrounding area. Or the county, depending on how big your city is. If the city's not very big, do your county. Or do the next biggest city, the closest large city to you. That sort of thing. Any questions? I'm going to go through, I'm going to preview and check out my whole site, make sure everything's working. Home page. Portfolio page. My about page. I need to work on that Facebook widget and figure out what's wrong with it. And then my contact page. And I have a rollover effect on my contact page. That's default. I'm going to leave it. I think that's pretty interesting. Lets them know where they are and where they're supposed to be typing because it looks different. I kind of like that idea. So I'm going to leave it at the default. And then my privacy policy page, which is here. Now, the one thing I don't have done is my logo. When you click on it, it should go to the home page. I need to go in and fix that. Because we all know if we get on the page, click on the logo, it automatically takes you back to their home page. Well, I need to link my logo. I'm going to select it on the master page and go up here next to hyperlinks and click on the home. Close it. Right to preview. Go to my about page. Oh, I need to close the preview. Let's try this again. Preview. I'll click on it, and it takes me to my home page, which is exactly where I wanted it to take me. My portfolio page, about, contact, home. Yep, I work, and my privacy policy works. So the only other thing I have left are my social media icons. Now, for this class, it's not required that you actually link them, but if you choose to, you just click on that social media icon, and then where it says add, at the very top, it has a place for you to type. I copied my Facebook address. Hit enter, and if I go into preview, I click on my social media icon, it's going to take you to my Facebook page. And I would do the same thing for my LinkedIn, same thing for my Twitter. Any questions on that, guys? Once you get your assets out of Photoshop, the rest of it just kind of comes together really quickly because you've done your wireframe, you've done your mock-up, you know exactly where this stuff is supposed to go. You may have to make some small adjustments here and there, but you're not going to have to do anything major. You're just going to be putting it into Muse and setting it up so it's ready to go. No questions? Okay, is there anybody here that's needing help? So, Latrice, you're needing some help. I'm gonna unshare my screen because that's it for this week's assignment. That's what you guys are doing right there. Okay. You're writing your copy for the assessment, and then you're putting your website together.
The help I need is for last week's assignment. I don't know if the tutor, if she contacted you or not.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, share your screen with me. Let me see it.
Okay. Okay, I need to pull it up. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. What was going on here? Every time I went to put something in, okay, I have my master here, and we had home up here. But every time I went to put something in home, it went straight to the master. It wouldn't. It wouldn't
Okay,
allow me.
where are the layers? Is click on the first layer that's supposed to be up there in group 1. Grab it, drag it up to group 1. There you go. Oh,
Nope, it won't let me.
and it looks like your master. Oh, your group 1 is actually your artboard. You need to close your master folder just for a second. We're going to reopen it in a moment. Just click that little icon to close the master folder. Minimize it.
Here.
Yeah, right there. Now make a new folder. Rename that folder homepage.
Hey man, which one is it? Is it? It's 2, right? You said name it.
Or just home is fine. Hit your enter key. Now open your master. Oh, your master's not a folder though. What is going on with yours? Okay, open that master. Grab that folder and drag it down to master.
The home folder?
Yeah, see if it'll let you drop it inside there. Grab the group 1 and drag it down and drop it in there. Because that group 1 is actually going to turn into your master folder. Now name it master.
You said do what?
Name that group 1 to name it master.
Okay.
Now then, grab the layer 9 copy 2 and drag it into the home folder. And scroll down and grab the next layer and drag it up there.
Did it go in there? Oh, okay. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Okay, did it?
You have to grab your layers panel, drag it out onto your screen so you can make it bigger so you can see more of the layers. See the tab at the top that says layers?
No. Oh, here?
Yeah, hold your mouse button down and drag that to the center of your screen.
Here?
Now, that towards the top. Right there. There you go. Now scale the bottom of it, make it longer so you can see more of it. Okay, select the layers that go into that home folder and drag them up to that home folder.
Is it going in? I can't tell. Look like it is.
Your mom wants one quiet meal, and I'm going to give it to her about the duck pick you already those chairs. Quiet. Okay, but everyone, go now. No, you can't go now. Let me tell you something. I know the reason why you guys did nuts today. Because you don't have an intimate relationship with the food. You don't respect what you're
Okay, that's.
Now drag that to your master folder. That's your social media icon that goes in your master folder. Grab layer 4 and drag it back to master.
Okay.
Goes into your master folder. Now drag layer 3 to the master folder. The rest of those layers need to go to the master folder.
Okay, put layer 3.
Yes, last 4. All of those need to go into the master folder. So 3, 2, the privacy policy text, and your copyright. All of that needs to go. Okay, now minimize your master folder. Oh, you got your home portfolio. Yep, drag that too. You got some more down there. Oh,
Okay,
that's master folder.
this goes to, this is part of the master, right?
Yes.
Okay, what is all of this? I have no idea. It's like it's duplicated. I have some of it here and some of it up here.
Yeah, it looks like you've got a big box back there. I don't know what that box is. Hit your delete key. It doesn't look like you need it. And there's your logo. It goes into the master. And then your background.
Leave it there. I take it to the master too.
Yes.
Leave it.
It's empty. It looks empty. Click it and drag it up to the master folder. Okay. Now minimize your master folder. Minimize your home folder. Now, oops, your master is inside your home. Open that home folder again. Grab your master folder and drag it up above the home folder. It shouldn't be inside that home folder. Right there. Now minimize your home folder. Grab the master folder and drag it underneath the home folder. It should be the bottom layer though. Right there. Oops, try that again. You almost had it. You're dragging it too far down. Or grab home and drag it. It might be easier. Grab home and drag it to the top. There we go. Okay, now turn off your home folder and open your layer comps.
Okay. Wait a minute. You
Click
said
the eye icon next to home.
oh.
Now open your layer comps. Click on master. Hit refresh at the bottom.
It's what?
Hit the refresh button at the bottom of that box. See the two, yeah, the little circle arrows right there? Yeah, click refresh. Now go back to your layers panel and turn on your home folder. Open your layers comps. Click on home. Hit your refresh button. There you go.
Okay, so I should be able to go ahead and do my other do my portfolio about the contract.
Right, you're gonna in your layers panel, you're gonna make a new layer now.
Okay.
Not in your layer comp panel, but your actual layers panel.
Okay.
Right there.
Here.
That's gonna start your next page. So turn off your home page and put the content on for your next page, and then select it all of those layers, and make a folder icon. And click the folder icon and name it the next page.
Wait a minute, let me write that down. Okay. My next step is that I'm going to put the information in.
Yeah, you're gonna create your next page.
Okay.
And then you're gonna select all of the layers for that page. And click your folder icon.
Okay.
And name it the next page. And then you're going to open the layer comps panel and make a new layer in the layer comps panel.
Okay. Make sure I have it right. So I put my information on here. After it's on here, uh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay.
Okay?
Yes, I get it. Yes.
All right. Anybody else need any help?
Okay, we can go.
What was that, Saltita?
Can we leave now?
Yeah.
Okay,
If
thank you.
you don't need any more help, we're finished for tonight.
Misty,
Okay.
Misty,
Yes, Karen.
sorry. I have been driving this whole time again, so I haven't been able to respond and probably see much of anything, but I was listening. So don't know much about, see, actually, I think my biggest issue is bringing in quality images. And I'm afraid that's probably going to be my, excuse me, my weakest link, bringing in images and sizing them properly for where I want to put them. So that's probably the biggest struggle that I have right now.
Getting them out of your mock-up is what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
And then if I remember right, Karen, you have a gallery portfolio page that kind of look like mine, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be using that Insta Zoom too.
Insta Zoom. Okay. I'm
That
parking.
widget, yeah, I went over that widget earlier in the lecture, so you may have to watch it so you know where to get it from, because it's a third-party widget.
I will do that.
And-
Is it fairly an easy
Yeah,
process?
for your images, you're going to do exactly what I did to my images yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
And you want to make the width of each one of those. You'll see in the lecture where I turned those images on my portfolio page into smart objects.
Okay. Yes.
And then I double click them and I change the image size. The width needs to be at least 7 inches.
Yes.
And so
I'm
you're
sorry.
basically going to do exactly what I did.
Okay. All righty. And you were saying something on my other document, on my mock-up the other day about my widgets in the two on my contact page, not my contact page, about me page, where my little head was, and I've got my phone number and my email.
Your
I didn't
email
quite. The email's gone, but in the place of it, I didn't know what to put in the place of my email. So I thought maybe I put thanks for visiting my site, or I don't know, something.
yeah, you do something like that, or some sort of call to action.
Okay. So should I?
You could even do a link to your portfolio page off your about page right there.
Okay. Okay.
Just, something like that. Check out my portfolio and make it an actual link. So if they click on it, it automatically goes to the portfolio page.
Okay. All right. All righty. Okay. All right. I just hopped in the house and I got things going on here. I thank you for your help, Misty, and I will do the things you suggested.
Yeah. If you run into any trouble, you can just email me, or you can come in and see me in the SSC tomorrow or Friday.
Okay, will do.
Okay. I'll see you later, Karen.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, Sean, we're going to call it an evening. If you guys have trouble, don't hesitate to email me or come and see me in the SSC, and we will get you taken care of. You guys are doing an awesome job, and you're almost there. This week is the funnest week because you really get to see it start coming together. As long as you're caught up by the end of this week, guys, next week is going to be a very short week for you, because all you're going to have to do is go through and do your SEO and upload it to Adobe Business Catalyst, and then you're done. So I will see you guys. Since next week is such a short week, there's really no reason to draw out 3 lectures. So next week, we will have lectures on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday will be the demo for the final. And Wednesday, we will do a multi-session. So if you're having trouble with any of the prior week's work, or next week's work, you'll be able to come in next week and get help on Wednesday. Sound good? All right, guys, I'll see you later.